Hello viewers, welcome to my SSDC class 4 lesson 3 recap. So I had my class 3 last night 8:10 p.m. My instructor is Mr. Ashraf. Okay, very nice instructor. So today what I did is primarily the narrow causes. Okay, the narrow causes consists of the slope, okay, the V cos, the S cos, and then the crank cos, right? And then today's video, I'll tell you the procedure to go through all these causes. So of course, at the start of every lesson, okay, I'll go through the rope tying. Okay, then after that, then the height estimation. Okay, so this one is a norm already. So for height estimation, Mr. Ashraf actually raised up the pole to around, to me it's like 0.65 so I round up to 0.7. Then I say, okay, I think the height is 3.1. They say, no, try again. I was like, did I see you wrongly? Then he said, okay, this is 1 feet. I say, serious? To me it's like more like more than 1 feet but he was like, okay, actually it is sorry, it is like 1 feet. So I said, okay, so it's 3 meters. I said, okay, correct. Then I was like thinking, yeah, according to the demerit sheet, it is if I'm within 10 to 25 cm, right? I mean error, right? It is, I think 4 points, 2 to 4 points. But I feel that I was quite close, but never mind. I did round up, so I don't know which is which. So try to be as accurate as possible, right? Okay, so I'll go through the narrow causes now, right? So, oops, wrong. Okay, so luckily for me, I used to be a 2B learner in SSDC, so I got this map, alright? So I'll show you how the lesson was conducted. So from here, actually, our lorry actually made a right turn, which is very unusual. Usually I do left turn. So I made a right turn. Not me, like Mr. Ashraf actually drove me. I was in the passenger seat. So then he took me through all the causes. So first one we went through is the slope. So you see the direction. Maybe I make the pen a bit, maybe I use a different pen. Okay, okay, right. So from here we move, and then we go through here, and then we make a left turn. This is a slope. Okay, cannot really see, but this is a slope, up the slope, down the slope, then out, and then we continue. And number 25 is where we did the V cos. There's a lot of procedure to do the V cos, and then okay, and then we from here almost like immediate we turn in, and then we do the S cos, and here we do a right turn. Okay, so opposite side of the road, and then we enter through 29, and this is the crank cos, right? So once we exit from the crank cos, okay, we sort of like pull over somewhere, and then we switch. I think Mr. Ashraf actually drove me into somewhere. I think we did. I think he did turn here. Yeah, he did a turn here, and then we stopped here, and then he was like going through all the process. Then after that he let me drive through the whole circuit lah. That means again slope, and then the V cos, the S cos, and then the crank cos. Okay, throughout the whole lesson, right? So that's what we did today. Okay, I will go through the procedure. That one is more important. Okay, so without further ado, I'll go through the step how to tackle each and every one of this what we call obstacle. Okay, okay, I think I use a marker better lah. Okay, for when we approach this junction, right? Okay, this is a left turn, so we'll come through here. This is our lorry, quite long. Okay, try to make it bigger. So we'll travel. If down here got cars, don't move forward, don't block here. If here got a bike, it's actually quite safe lah. But to me, I don't feel safe lah. Okay, we should be if the instructor say okay, go and do the slope, right? Okay, typically if there's no car, no truck here, no lorry here, right, we can actually go in. Okay, if there is, okay, we cannot go in. We should wait here, right? We should wait down here. Okay, so if there's a bike here, the instructor say can go lah, but I don't know, I don't feel safe. Okay, okay, so when we move from here to here, okay, we down here you have to signal left, right? Signal left, and then you check your mirror, check your blind spot left. Okay, mirror left, and then the blind spot left, and you do the turn, right? Do the turn, and then you approach the slope. Okay, this is the stop line. You see, actually draw. This is the okay. Maybe for me, I try to make it a bit clearer. Okay, this is the upslope. This whole thing is the upslope. This whole thing is the flat platform, and then this is the downslope. Okay, so there are 3 parts to it. Okay, maybe I change the color lah. Okay. Okay, so the upslope, maybe I use red. So this is the upslope part, and then maybe I use blue. This is the flat platform, and then maybe this one is the downslope. Okay, so this is like 3 parts. But how to tackle? Don't worry, I'll tell you. Okay, so like I say here, signal left, mirror blind spot, then you enter. Alright, then you go up down here, there's a stop line. Your lorry should be, once you cannot so-called, when you move forward, right, you see that the white line, right, that stop line, right, you don't stop before the white line. You should have so-called, when your view is obstructed by the front dashboard, right, that means you should stop at that line. If not, you'll be a bit further back lah. So that means when you see the stop line, move forward a little bit until you sort of like cover and cannot see the stop line, you can stop already, right? So that is the thing. So our lorry is here at this slope here. Okay, so down here, once you stop, right, you will clutch in plus a brake. Okay, foot brake, and then repeat. So maybe I just add one more layer, so that maybe a white layer. Okay. Good. Okay, good. Exactly what I want. So what happened is, okay, the first thing is at the when approaching the slope, right? Okay, you slow down, and the instructor or tester say, okay, go to the slope. Okay, you just signal left, and then mirror, check the left side, and then blind spot left, right? So on the slope, okay, move up until you cover the stop line. Okay, so apply the clutch and foot brake together. Okay, so you stop, come to a complete stop, and at this juncture, right, pull your handbrake, pull up tight, right? You have to pull it up. Don't just pull a little bit. You have to really pull it up tight. Reason is the vehicle is very heavy. It may roll back. So usually I really use my strength to pull it up. Okay. And after this, slowly release foot brake. Okay, slowly release the foot brake. Why slowly? Okay, technically it should be quite safe, but slowly is number one. What if your handbrake you didn't pull up completely, then the thing roll back, then you must apply your brake immediately, your foot brake. Okay, so release your foot brake slowly. Then once it is okay, right, then foot on accelerator now. Okay, then I hope you all know what is the, I think it's called the rev meter, is it? Okay, so this is our speedometers, and this is the revolution per minute, the rev meters, right? So for the rev meters, right, okay, revolution per minute, 0, 1, 2. Okay, and then there are a lot of subdivide here. So now once your foot is on accelerator, okay, step on accelerator, rev the engine up to 1.9 revolution per minute. So here should be somewhere here, just below the 2. Okay, if you rev too much, then I think there's a demerit point for revving too much. So keep at 1.9. Okay, so once that's done, right, okay, then you can start to slowly release your clutch. Okay, slowly release clutch. Okay, let me just try to erase this. Release clutch. Okay, once you release the clutch, right, this this meter, right, will start to drop. Okay, it will start to drop. Okay, continue to release the clutch, but hold on to the accelerator. Don't step on anymore. Don't step on. Don't increase anymore. Just once you hit 1.9 revolution, right, foot just stay there, right. Right foot, this is our right foot. Okay, then once you release the clutch, right, it will start it will start to drop. Wait until it drop to 1 revolution per minute, right? That means this is the biting point. This is the biting point. So once you hit this, right, okay, very good already. So at this junction, okay, you can start to, first thing before do anything, okay, signal right, okay, then mirror right, and then blind spot right, and you release handbrake. Okay, so once you release the handbrake, okay, the vehicle will start to move. So this one I think I just clear, and the truck will start to move up the slope lah. So it's something like this, right? So you will start to move up already. Okay, you will move up. Okay, so once it move up, right, the key thing is keep both feet at that position, until you come to this stage here, until you come to the flat part here. Okay, until the lorry comes to the flat part here. It's very short, it's a very short distance. Both, once it reach here, right, then you keep both feet on floorboard. Okay, it's very fast. So really driving this thing, driving in fact class 4, you need to be very fast. So once you your lorry move up, right, okay, keep them at the position at the accelerator and the clutch. Okay, just keep them moving up until you come to the flat part. Then you release both feet, release, and then both feet on the floorboard. Okay, then the truck will use engine braking, and then you go down slope. Okay, so you go down the slope, and I think here I can hide already. Okay, very good. Okay, all right. So here, you see, so once down here, you will roll down. Really, is roll down. And you start to again check your mirror and then your blind spot right, because we are going to exit through here. Okay, the dotted line, the giveaway line. Okay, make sure that the down here, right, there's no vehicle coming here. There's one. There's no vehicle coming here, and then no vehicle coming on opposite side. Both sides must be clear before you move out. For lorries, right, for what we call this class 4, right, it's always both lane clear, then we move out. Okay, so also one thing to note, be a bit watchful of some of this vehicle at this S course here. These are the class 3, right? So they should be watching for you lah. Okay, but technically they cannot cross this line, so it's very safe. But still, at the end of the day, I feel that just watch for them. They should watch for you first. Okay, so even so, just exercise a bit of precautionary measures. Okay, so don't need to step on the foot brake. Just let it roll. If you need to stop, then you again down here. If you have to stop, right, then apply clutch and foot brake to come to complete stop. If there's no vehicle, right, you can let the gear to, because sort of the engine is so powerful that without accelerator, right, it won't die lah. It will move. It won't also knock forward. So after that, you just move out. Okay, move out, and then you just go straight. Okay, so make sure both lane clear. Then the giveaway line, you just go out. So watch for this chevron marking, right? There's a chevron marking here. Just make sure that you don't run over it. You make sure that you follow the contour and sort of don't cross it. That's all. Okay, because chevron is technically a curb. Okay, so that is all for the slope. Okay, now for the V course. Okay, I can hide this. Okay, the V course is the harder one. Okay, so once we come from number 3, the slope, right, we should approach this junction here. Yes, we should be here. Okay, we will approach number 25, and then down here, right, you will signal left, then mirror left, blind spot left, and once you pass this curb, that means your shoulder pass this curb, right, you can make a left turn and then you turn in. Okay, once you turn in, right, try to keep to the left. And one more thing, after you turn left, right, your this signal tends to cancel. Okay, still keep left signal on, and then try to keep to the left. Okay, try to keep to the left. Okay, typically for the V course, all the courses can accommodate at least 3 vehicles. So if you see that here got 1 vehicle, right, and then here got 1, and you are outside, right, you can enter the course. Okay, of course, if you feel unsafe, you can ask the instructor, do you want me to enter? You know, I mean, I will do that lah. But technically, it's safe to enter actually. So once you go, you drive, and then this curb is past your shoulder, you start to turn inside and keep the left signal on. Okay, signal left again, keep to the left side. This is the left side of this obstacle. Okay, so if there is a vehicle here, right, stop before this curb. Stop before this curb. There's a curb here, this here, stop. Okay, let the vehicle complete the turn, right? This is the V course, the course. Okay, so if there's no vehicle, right, what is normal procedure? Okay, let me just show you. Okay, so you move forward, and here you keep the left signal on, and then you move forward until this, you pass this this curb. move past until you move past this curb. Okay, until you pass this curb, then you stop. You must stop. Okay, stop immediately. Okay, and you signal, signal right. Okay, mirror right, and then blind spot right, and you turn the steering wheel 2 rounds to the right. Okay, the steering wheel, okay, got an arrow there. There's an arrow there. Make sure you turn 1 round and then 2 rounds. It's not a complete full lock, mind you. It's not a complete full lock. Don't do that. Just 2 rounds, 1 round and 2 rounds. Okay, so so what happened is once you drive past this curb, okay, stop, and then signal right, mirror right, blind spot right, and you move off first. You so-called release the clutch. Okay, down here, right, this is the interesting thing. For all the obstacle V course, the S course, and the crank course, right, you only need to operate your clutch, and then your clutch, and then your foot brake lah. That's all. Okay, don't need accelerator one. Don't press on accelerator. If you press on accelerator, you'll be very fast and you cannot manage. You are going to do what we call clutch control. So it's really clutch control without the accelerator. It will move, don't worry. Okay, and if you are really that good, actually don't even need foot brake. The instructor showed me that he can control without using foot brake. It can be done, right? So if you cannot, it's okay to apply the foot brake to control the speed. Okay, so once you so-called release the clutch, right? Okay, and the car will move. Then you start to turn 2 rounds. So what happens is you turn 2 rounds, your vehicle will start to turn. Okay, and because you see the V shape is not 90 degrees, this is not 90 degrees. The key aim is to get your vehicle to be aligned, your front of the vehicle to be aligned here, to be aligned to this side. So what happens is after the 2 rounds turn, right, you move forward. Okay, and then because what happens is when you do turn 2 rounds, your vehicle would technically turn in a very wide radius, a wide arch, right? And then you see that the front, your front, and then this curb is in line. Okay, in line, not overlap, in line, straighten immediately, and then you just move forward in the straightened manner. Okay, make sure that so-called you move forward until you cover the curb. You cannot see the curb, plus a little bit more. It's okay to move forward because the wheel is to our back. A lot of time when I drive class 4, I tend to be very fearful because I'm very fearful of the front bumper. But technically, due to the wheel, we're quite high. We're quite the vehicle is quite high, and then the wheel is behind us. So it's okay to move forward, and once you cannot see the curb, move forward a little bit more, so you end up somewhere here. Okay, so you end up somewhere, something like this, right? Okay, oops. Okay, so this is how it end up, like this. Okay, you should be here, somewhere here. Alright, so that's how it looks like. And then at this junction, stop again. Okay, after straighten, and then okay, you stop and you check now. Okay, you are going to do a reverse. Okay, so everything is done in gear 2 lah. Okay, for all the obstacle, right, beside the clutch, right, you have to do it in gear 2, right? Okay, so you have to stop, and then you signal left. Okay, you signal left first, signal left, check both mirrors because you're going to do a reverse. Reverse has to do, always check both mirrors, and then blind spot left, make sure that the back is clear, and you engage the reverse gear. Okay, engage the reverse gear and move backwards. Okay, so when moving backward, right, just watch this back and then watch this one. Technically also quite safe. So when to stop? Okay, good. Okay, so I learned my mistake already, because I actually mount the curb once. So when you move back, right, okay, move back to a point whereby when your shoulder, okay, is near to the curb. Don't go so-called too far back. If you move the vehicle too far back, right, when you do the turn, right, a lot of time this wheel will mount the curb. So when it is close to your shoulder, when you view to your right hand side, okay, when it is close to your shoulder, don't move past the shoulder. Once it's close already, you can see the road here, okay, almost like a little bit here, okay, you can see the road here, and then it slightly close to your shoulder. Don't pass your shoulder. Once you pass, I think higher chances of the back wheel striking this curb. Okay, so after that, then stop again. Okay, and then now quite a lot of procedure here. So after this, signal right now, okay, because we're going to do it right. Okay, mirror right, and then blind spot right, and then you turn. You turn, but don't do a full lock. Okay, you must move and turn. Okay, move and then turn. Don't turn then move. Okay, what is the difference? If you turn then move, okay, if you turn then move, right, you are stationary turning the wheels, and then your radius of turn, right, become very narrow. But if you move forward, that means you release the clutch and then you move forward and then you start to turn. It's a bit wider. Okay, it allows a little bit more room. So technically what happens is you actually move forward and then you start to turn here. Be more watchful of this side and then this one. Okay, so once you turn, right, not the full lock, don't need full lock, you just have to turn to ensure that you clear here. Okay, so once you clear here, right, you have to keep to the right hand side. Okay, right hand side. Alright, and then stop before the line. There's a line here. Okay, stop before the line. Don't go out straight, because here is a junction. You really need to stop. Stop. Okay, why do we have to stop close the right hand side? Because there is this curb here that a lot of people tends to strike. Okay, so this is a very big issue here. So the instructor said, okay, better to keep to the right hand side. Okay, so quite a lot, quite messy already. Okay, so the V course, I say, is the hardest of all the courses. The other one, once you learn the trick, is very easy, right? So for the V course, so once you so-called at this complete the turn, and then you try to keep close to the right hand side. Down here, stop, and then technically you should, I mean, the instructor will ask you to go to the left, right? You should signal left, mirror left, and then blind spot left, and then turn, right? Okay, but before turning, right, where are the points to look out for? First thing first is this side here. Look for the car stopping here. There is this side. If they are turn out, don't turn, right? Because we're going to make a left turn. So you must make sure that there's no vehicle coming from here, and then there's no vehicle coming from here. Okay, so if this one will come here, then this one will go here. Okay, so this is a quite narrow path. So, oh, sorry, my mistake. Okay. Yeah, how come it looks like that? Okay, Okay, there's something wrong with this picture. Okay, so the car should be here, and then the other one is here. Okay, this is okay. I got confused. Apologies, because this is the e-brake, area for the motor. Okay, so that's my mistake. This is the lane. This is the lane. Okay, so okay, when to start turning? Okay, there is a trick behind. Okay, once you see that here is clear, and then no cars coming, the 3-point check, right? Okay, signal left, mirror left, blind spot left, and then we move. Okay, move until you cover the line, and then you can start to turn. Don't turn full lock again. Don't turn full lock left. Just make sure that you turn enough so that the vehicle can start to turn, and then you watch your right mirror, your left mirror. Make sure the left wheel clear this. Once the left wheel clear, right, you can actually turn more to get the vehicle back. Okay, so this is the key trick. Reach the line. Once you reach the line, and then you start to turn. Don't turn full lock, maybe two rounds, a little bit more, then make sure that you watch the left mirror, and then once you clear this curb, right, your vehicle clear this curb, you can start to turn a little bit more to get it back into the what we call into the lane. That's why the vehicle this side and then the vehicle this side must be clear, plus this side. So we are doing quite a wide turn here, but it should be quite okay, right? So be more watchful of the back wheel at the back, at the left. Okay, so I think I have to break this video down into 2 parts because it's very long. Okay, a bit lengthy.